Hello, how are we? So it's finished Liverpool 1, Arsenal 1, and welcome to another edition of At Up the Reds with me, Andy Cambe. Cheers, by the way. Um, I'm on the bevy. So yeah, finish 1-1. I was hoping to come on here and shouted Liverpool, Liverpool, top of the league, Liverpool, but unfortunately not. So we'll have to take the 1 point. We should have won the game, if I'm honest with you. When's a penalty not a penalty? Apparently, when you touch the ball in the penalty area with your right hand and scoop it behind you, slip or no slip. Absolute shocking decision. It'll probably be given next week. So yeah. Well, let's start with the game. First half started poorly, didn't we? Ibu Konate was at full fault of that goal because the defending was absolutely crap. What on earth did he let the Arsenal lad get in front of him and then start to stick his hand up to say he was offside? That was very, very poor. But I have to say that was probably the only thing he did wrong in the game because he was colossal after that. So we rode the storm early doors. First 12-15 minutes we weren't really hurting them, and then obviously we get the equaliser because we started to find a foothold in the game. Arsenal stopped doing what they were doing in the first 15 minutes, and that was pressing us really high. We then started to find some passes going, and yeah, we got the equaliser. So came in 1-1, and then we started the game really well. Second half, Arsenal came back into it, and then from their corner, we should have really scored. I've seen the Trent hitting the crossbar a few times. The ball bobbles up in front of him before, but he does everything right. 6 inches lower and it's in the back of the net. So yeah, didn't take that chance. The subs didn't really make an impact when they came on. Darwin Núñez, Gravenberch, he didn't do anything. Kept on giving the ball away. Looked a bit leggy. If I'm honest with you, I thought Jurgen made the wrong mistake in taking Curtis off. He should have left Curtis on and took Szoboszlai off because Szoboszlai's legs had gone 80 odd minutes, and I thought that was a mistake. You could clearly see nothing was much was happening for him from that game onwards. Mo Salah second half, his passing was at the beginning when we had chances to create wasn't really good. I can't really blame him for the Trent pass was perfect, but before that, kept on giving the ball away needlessly, not finding a red shirt. I tell you, I thought was outstanding when he came on. Oh, by the way, Tsimikas has got a broken collarbone, so that's him out for a few months. Probably his season done. Depends if he needs an operation on that broken collarbone. But yeah, so Joey Gomez, when he came on, he had Saka in his back pocket. Saka didn't have a sniff at all. From Joey. Looks like Joey will have to filling in that against Burnley on Boxing Day. So yeah, I thought he was outstanding. Virgil was a leader at the at the back, and Mo, had a 3/4 good game. Gakpo, not so, and Luis Diaz not really so either. Wasn't affecting as much as I thought he would have done. But yeah, like I say, the subs didn't do anything when they came on. Harvey Elliott was trying, managed to get a shot off and did a few good things, but other than that, no. It was the atmosphere was good. Saw a few photos about the stewards telling the the fans to sit down in the main stand and in the new stand. But look, if Jurgen wants an atmosphere at Anfield, you know, it's impossible to be sat on your backside with your hands underneath your laps. You know, you have to create an atmosphere, and sometimes that's standing up cheering the Reds on. So I don't think the club really understands that, and I get it from some supporters who want people in front of them sat down so they can see the game. They might have a disability or something. I do get that, but really, football stadiums are for atmospheres, you know. And if people stand up, they stand up, and they want to get behind the team. So the club needs to have a conversation with itself regarding that. You know, you either want to get behind Jurgen Klopp, and you want to not be telling the stewards to be doing stupid things, because there will be a fallout, and there is already a fallout now, because they are banning banners in the main stand, not to be hung up in the main. What are we becoming? A Tory state? You know, this is Liverpool Football Club. We should be having banners. I'm sure I've had this conversation before about banners, that they were trying to stop them at the Kop End, and now they're going to stop them in the main stand and at the Annie Road stand. But it's all right for away supporters to bring banners, is it? So yeah, give yourselves a conversation, Liverpool Football Club, regarding that. You know, you want supporters in, you want the locals in, you want the singers in, you want the voices, but don't take the piss out of the supporters. You know, so right, I've got that one off my chest. You know, it did rile me a bit. Did that when I saw that that over the Twitter feed over the last week or two about this. Right, okay, so man of the match, I have to give it to Endo. Yet again, another performance by him. You know, he's the silent one that's putting the shift in midfield. Yet another game where he was really, really good and effective. You know, he really is having to dig deep in his levels of playing the game, especially at Anfield and for Liverpool, because he just seems to be getting better and better with each game. As I see him playing, I don't think Ali had a save to make in the second half. Probably the quietest I've seen Ali. He had a couple of saves to do, but in the first half. But the second half, I think it was just crosses that were coming in, but at low, that, you know, that were like back passes, and he just gathered those up. So it's going to be a bit difficult now with two players gone in one game. That'll be Luis Diaz. I know he's had his knee issue. He won't be ready for the Burnley game. So it'll be interesting to see what changes are made again against Burnley. Wouldn't mind seeing Harvey Elliott and Curtis in midfield. Have to probably stick with Trent at right back and not to do his inverted thing against Burnley. Can Burnley play a high line? They play gun-ho football. They leave masses of spaces. So hopefully the likes of Mo, obviously Diaz comes back in. You know, Gakpo will probably start as well. But yeah, just have to wait and see. I'll do another one on Christmas Day, whilst you're all intoxicated or you're bored of Christmas films. So I'll do one on Christmas Day for the Boxing Day fixture, and we'll see how we are on the injury front. Right, just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Okay, don't drink too much, but have a good time, and give your loved ones a cuddle. Okay, all the best, and I'll speak to you on Christmas Day. Up the Reds.